こんばんは。みんな、おこんにちは if you are somewhere still bright. So today I want to show you a quick video about the determiner and pronoun. Is perhaps the most important grammatical point in chapter 2. All right, so what does a determiner is help us to determine the noun. All right, and pronoun is a replaceable noun, simple as that. So for example, here we have this book is my book. Perfectly fine and directly translate into この本は私の本です。The second example, this is my book. The subject, verb, and object directly translate into これは subject, 私の object or complement 本です。So これは私の本です。So that is the two example to show you that この and あの are different animals in grammar. And unfortunately, in English, the confusing part is coming from your English. You're using these, the same word for two different purposes. Okay, that is why some of the students, it's a very common mistake in chapter 2. Okay, so be careful on that. So what that determiners is really help us to determine something, right? Like and this, that, something to point in out, reference. Okay, so when you say the is a book, everybody's gonna be like, oh, the what? That is the reason, right? When you say kono, the what? We need a head noun right there. We need a head noun, right? Head noun there. All right, so this is no good, right? No good. So kono wa hon desu, same thing. Okay, so you cannot use determiner alone. You need the head noun. Pronoun, on the other hand, like he, she, they, me, here, there, so on and so forth. All right, so when she is a book, grammatically correct, right? Grammatically correct. All right, she's a book is, you probably saying, we're saying that she's so smart and got everything in her head or whatever, right? Because that is a pronoun that can stand alone. All right, do we really know who's she? We don't know, right? But it works fine, right? But you still need to understand, well, who's she? Oh, probably previous talked about or whatever. That's a semantic part of the story you will understand, but grammatically correct, that is the key. All right, so これは本です will be very, very good Japanese sentence. All right, so that's the difference between the two. All right, so in English, you have one same word using two different purposes. In Japanese, not so. We have a このそのあの are determinants. So you will need a head noun, a noun right after that. And これそれあれ on the other hand are pronouns, so they can stand alone. They are the replaceable nouns. Okay, so I hope that helps. And so keep going through the grammar about the textbook, and feel free to send me any email. We will any question I will help you out there. So hope this video will help, and that's it. Don't forget to sign up for speaking exercise, and I will see you during the speaking exercise. ね、ありがとうございましたね。さようなら。